I'm presenting AI Robustness. Our company, Amaris.AI, is a full-stack AI startup that's working on document intelligence, image intelligence, and high-wall, user-friendly, driverless AIs, driverless diode systems, and COVID tech. The leaders are James Kang, Patrick Chan, and myself. Let me introduce this issue of adversarial attacks. See the panda bear here, and if you add a little bit of perturbation, the panda becomes a gibbon. AI makes a mistake, and then you see that this person here, he would not be detected by the cameras because he's wearing a special logo. The stop sign would be misread. The attack also works for text as well, and you now have the situation in which that the AI will be fooled and that will be otherwise detecting malware, phishing, and fraud. There are three parts to this system. We are first producing an evaluation framework that is based on common criteria, and this would then have a risk-based approach, and we'll be using AI robustness level instead of EAL. We are also producing guidance documents for procurement and to help ensure that you have security by design, and also to be able to show how you could then defend against bad AI. And lastly, we have a productization of the automated testing tool. There are three types of attack: white box, gray box, and black box, which is the hardest because we would not know how the system is constructed. Let me show you how it works. We run this demo here. And first, what you do is that you select, for instance, this case is a black box image attack, and we'll upload the data onto the system. And later then, we would then upload an optional model. Because we don't know what the model is, this is not the model that actually the system is using. Now we will select the specific adversarial attack. In this case, we took a projected gradient, we start the attack, and then we will then get the results, and the results would be a series of statistics about how well it went. And lastly, you would probably want to get the output so that you could launch the attacks. And these work are called adversarial examples. Now we took these outputs and then we attacked our own COVID guard system, and then you can see these images are without mask, but they have deceived the mask detection system. At the same time, we then add in defenses, and then lastly, we also have done the physical attacks. Now, almost all AI systems deployed now are without AI defenses. If they are aggressively targeted, the subversion will be tremendous, and that AI will also be automating these attacks. Now, we thank CSA for recognizing this. The market potential is enormous. And think of autonomous car, immigration biometrics. This is like the 1980s when we first realized that malware is going to be a very serious problem disrupting enterprises. So like pen testing tools, the new AI testing market will be in the billions, and do think about your AI systems in your enterprises and products. Do join us in the later session.